Hey, good afternoon. Yes, sounds good, actually. Sounds really good. What up, what up, what up, what up? Hope somebody joins today. Be kind of sad if nobody joined. I just went solo dolo on the livey. I just ripped the Jason Derulo on the live. Let's see what I saw there. Oh, look at that. I look happy at least. Doing a little meta here. How do I sound? Doing a little meta here. Yeah. How do I sound? It's crazy. You can hear the echo. Can you hear the echo on the? Can you hear the echo on the phone, which is then picking up the echo through that, which is then playing back in my ear. It's an echo loop. It's a wormhole. It's wild. Nice. Still got the Nick George name up. I love that. Wonder how long it'll stay up. You never know. One person viewing was me. I just faked myself out. All right. Well, you can't always be talking to people in the middle of the day, especially the middle of a work day, with a full slate of World Cup games today. I get to see our guy from the DR Congo, my personal hero, and probably the number one fan, if I'd had to say, the number one fan in the World Cup. I think he gets the award, deservedly so. I don't know of anyone that has challenged. I mean, look, there's all these people that are like going around the country. They're making many stops to see many games. And as part of that process, they're basically giving America the greatest free advertisement you could possibly give for tourism. I don't know how much of it's free because it seems like they're getting, oh, come here, come visit us here. We'll take it care. I think this one guy from Germany, he was trying to get to Canada, and then his flight got something happened with his flight. I think he was like out in California catching a game, maybe at like SoFi or even up at Levi Stadium. And his plan for it was to get from Levi to Vancouver. And something happened with the flight that connected the weather, I imagine, or just, airlines incompetency. I think within like 20 minutes of him putting that out into social media, he had Delta, American, some dude who owns a private jet company, just kind of like coming into his DMs just out of the woodwork saying like, hey man, you're not going to miss your game. Don't worry. We got you. Canada's got you. America's got you. All the airlines got all these airlines who, mind you, like on a regular day here in the States when there's no World Cup, good luck to you. If you are a Joe Schmo passenger, your flight will get canceled without warning. They will put you at a gate that doesn't exist. You will be flying and your luggage will be flying to another place. So make no mistake, folks. What you're seeing here with all these companies trying to curry favor with the foreigners that are visiting, it's a little definitely a bit of a dog and pony show. Like once you guys leave, back to chaos and mistrust and terrible customer service. That much I can promise you. But at least for now, we're getting everybody is putting on their best face to welcome our guests, our international guests. All the companies are anyway. All the All the corporations. They're putting on their best masks. All right, so this is a show called RateGame Live, by the way, for those who might not be familiar. Most people on the internet. 0 people right now. It's a show that I host and I run every day, or most of the time. It's been touch and go since I got back from the Knicks, but winning a championship, by the way, sorry, let me finish that sentence. It's been touch and go since I became a champion. So I hope you can understand. But the idea and the hope going forward is to get back into the swing of things, get back into the routine, have these shows every morning where we talk about sports, and specifically we use the ratings from the night before. So all the people that are on RateGame, which is a free platform, service, application, website, community that I built for y'all, for me and you, if you're a sports fan. We use the ratings, we look at the games, we shape the show. So, very novel, cool concept we got going on here because I'm not beholden to anyone. This is my thing. I built it with my own money, and I'm going to continue to put my own money into it so that I can make the decisions and I can give the power back to the people. And this is very, very, very important. I don't have to touch or take a dollar of gambling money from anybody, from any of these weird, insidious, creepy companies. These prediction market companies are the worst. Worst, worst, worst. That article coming out of the Wall Street Journal about good old Shane Copland and his little Polymarket scheme. Man, that put a smile on my face. That put a huge smile on my face. And then I saw his counterpart, Tarek Mansour. Those two dudes, man, they are. It's like, you know, what is it saying? SBF walked so they could run. They just reek of fraud. You just look at their faces and they're like, man, do you have any interests? Do you like actually like things? You know, do you have a passion for something? Do you have ever had a hobby? They look like gremlins. They look like just spawned from like they look like if a Ponzi scheme was a person. That's what they look like. Both of them. They're just weird looking. They are tough to look at, and they freak you out. So yeah, looks like Polymarket's a joke, and they're trying to illegally get money from you. Who would have thought? Definitely this guy. So that's why I don't touch gambling. Also, personally, gambling nearly effed me up. I had a terrible relationship with gambling for better part of my adult life until it all came crashing and burning one fine Final Four weekend in March of 2023. It was at that time that I lost pretty much my entire net worth. I had $0 to my name after gambling away and losing a little over 26,000, I think, when all was said and done. You add up, all the credit that I had maxed out with my bookie and the actual dollars that I had drained from my bank account. That is when I hit what they call rock bottom. And that is also when I stopped watching sports. Stopped watching sports, went on some self-reflection missions, side quests, tried to figure out what it was that made me or got me there to that place. Realized pretty quickly that the love affair with sports that I thought I had lost was very much intact, but it was also under attack by these same actors, these same bad actors. And so, with the help of time and passage of it, and also, working, going to meetings and talking about it and trying to slowly but surely, like, kind of get my toe back. I, for pretty much all of 2023, because this happened in March. So you pretty much have an entire sports calendar. March Madness is one of the first big tournaments. So, I missed the NBA Finals, didn't watch a lick of that. No baseball all summer, no World Series, barely watched any football. And then I fast forward a year later, 2024, finally felt that I was in a good enough place to sit down and watch a football game because, I had withstood all these FanDuel DraftKings ads just smacking me in the face when I would watch anything else. And that is, lo and behold, when it dawned on me, like, wow, there's really no community, no alternative thing when it comes to sports. I wonder if it's just because I don't know about it. So let me do some research. Did some research, went to Google, couldn't find it. And it's like, wow, be really cool if I knew how many sports games I saw in my life. I've seen in my life because I spent a lot of my life watching sports. Be really cool to have a place to, catalog it, keep a diary. I wonder if somebody's done that. So when I couldn't find it, I was like, all right, well, why not me? Why not build it? Lo and behold, here we are. 2 years later, a little over 2 years later, I'm talking to you through a webcam, and we have a little show. And the show is called RateGame Live. And we use the ratings from the show, from the thing I built, so that we can keep sports about sports. Not so much the stuff that happens inside the box score as the moments and the, I would say, World Cup sort of awesomeness that you just can't capture on a stat sheet. That's what this is all about. That's what we've been seeing pretty much every single day at the World Cup. So there's just no better time to be on RateGame. There's no better time to be doing this. I am absolutely honored and privileged to be here with you. So without further ado, every single show, we start and we kind of set our feet with a little segment that I call Were the Sports Good? So Were the Sports Good really just kind of takes that same concept that I was talking about when it comes to the ratings, and it scores them. And then we say, okay, based on the number, how were the sports? So let's check it out. Okay, what do we got here? Solid night. So we got 20 games in action, 440 ratings on those games, 3 leagues in action, World Cup, WNBA, and Major League Baseball, for a solid 6.53. 6.53. So on the right-hand side, you'll see this number is bigger than this number. Reason being, the only ratings that count and influence this number are the ones that happen within the last 24 hours on those 20 games that were played. Anybody who might be joining, or anybody who might be putting a list together or going back to, let's say, rate an entire season or get an achievement, because we have a lot of these little like achievements in RateGame that are based on your fandom, or if you are somebody who is like super dedicated and passionate. Let's say you want to watch an entire NFL season, there's an achievement for that. So that could be that. So if it's outside of the 24 hours, then it's not going to be included in the snapshot, but it will go towards the tally. And the tally is down here. And the tally, oh, wow. We usually wait till Friday to do this, but look at that. We crossed the 250,000 ratings mark, 251,000 ratings all time. Very cool. And that's where you see that 697, right? So 697 goes up there. For the month of June, we are trending nicely, 13,427. I think the all-time record is March of this year because March Madness, obviously. So, you know, decent because we only got 7 or 8 days left here. So I imagine we'll probably finish close to 20, hopefully, which is pretty decent. But this is great to see. 250,000 ratings. That's 250,000 ratings. 250,000 ratings. 250,000 ratings. That is awesome. So yeah, road to 1 million. We're about a fourth of the way there. The next 100,000, we are 49% of the way home. So that is your Were the Sports Good? And now, ladies and gentlemen, a grand reveal. The newest addition to the RateGame studio. You know me as somebody who is a one-man show. I'm always trying stuff with AI. Some of it works. Some of it kind of works. Some of it thinks that every major import from every country in the World Cup is broadcasting equipment. But this time, I'm thinking that this could work. So over here is our new and improved rundown. So I had the Were the Sports Good? And if this works, nice. Yeah. Cool. I like that. So Were the Sports Good? And now we are on to World Cup Day 12. Okay, cool. World Cup Day 12. Wow. I mean, so curious what I can show without getting in trouble. Because it's like risky, very risky. They have some really, really sophisticated AI running. They, meaning FIFA and I think Fox. So I can't show video, but I might be able to show like crowd. Might be able to show crowd. Okay. Oh, I hope I can show this, man. I really hope I can show this. All right. So I think we begin here. Oh, I know where we begin. Obviously, begin with this super proud graphic that I made all by myself. So yesterday there were 3 superstars, these guys, Leo Messi, who's now the all-time leading World Cup scorer, thanks to his brace on top of his hat trick. So in this World Cup, he's got 5 goals already. Then next up was Mbappé. Mbappé, despite the massive rain delay, put in 2 of his own. So that's a second brace. And then Erling, my favorite, Haaland, the Viking, had a brace himself. So these 3 guys yesterday combined for 6 goals on the tournament on both their match days. So they've played 2 match days and they're all played on the same day. They have accounted for 13 goals between the 3 of them. I would say in terms of the level of superstardom that these guys are held to, or what we consider them to be, how we talk about them, and then the performance that they're putting on in 2 match days so far in this World Cup, you couldn't ask for it. You couldn't ask for more. You couldn't. Messi's had a hat trick and then 2 more goals. He's now the all-time leading goal scorer at the World Cup, and he's like turning 39 in like 2 days. This is Haaland's first ever World Cup. He's got 4 goals already. 2 braces the first match ever, 2 braces this match yesterday. against the poor souls. Was it Iraq? I don't know. No, I think it might have been. And then you had Mbappe, the dictator, after the rain delay. Actually, I think I can show it. But he's now the all-time leading goal scorer internationally for France. He's 28 years old. So he's got, I mean, everyone's saying he is going to be the new him in terms of just overall goals when all is said and done, just because of the age difference. And it's crazy to think that they said about Messi in 2018 when he got bounced, you know, this is the last we'll ever see him. Never had a World Cup win, lost the Copas. Like, that was when you had the real argument around CR7 or Leo Messi, and it's like, who's better? And you're basically just going off Ballon d'Ors. Man, could you imagine? Could you imagine if you told somebody, hey, 10 years later, he's still doing it, bro. Now he's the all-time, he's won the World Cup, and now he's the all-time leader. I love it. I just absolutely love it. I love Leo Messi, man. I love Haaland. I even love Mbappe. I love the fact that they call him the dictator. And this plays right into that. So, so the rain delay from the link, they were playing in Philly, meant that the grounds crew had to come out and, you know, sweep the grass. And I think the link actually does use grass, like for the Eagles. I don't think they had to do anything special here in terms of like resodding this and bringing in an entire, you know, outfit to make sure that the grass was ready for World Cup soccer matches. I think this is just their own grounds crew that is used to maintaining grass, especially after like a summer storm in Philadelphia, which happens all the time. I also think their soccer team plays here. So the more I'm talking out loud about this, the more it's starting to make sense. Mbappe, the dictator, comes out after the break and is, I think, just like picture, this is exactly like, if you didn't know he was a soccer player, you'd probably think he was the owner of either the field or the team or somebody. He is not a player. He's management the way he's acting here. Shakes it. Come over here, my man. I want you to look at this right here. That's good work. That's good work. Yeah. Oh, let me check this out. Yep. Okay, that's playable. I love the handshake. Nice to meet you. Who are you? Okay, come here. Check this out. Perfect form. Very good. Yep. And then he stamps it out. It's like it's like a dad who's talking to the landscaping crew about his own lawn. That is like such a dictator behavior right there. It's incredible. It's incredible. Whoever gave him that nickname, and for those who aren't familiar, because I had to look this up last night. Kylian Mbappé. Why is he got to be like that, dude? It's so good. A viral soccer meme that satirically portrays the Real Madrid and French superstar as an all-powerful, ruthless authoritarian who supposedly gets anyone who crosses him immediately benched, transferred, fired. So good. So what this is now making somebody join. Oh, it's never late to the party, Flame. You're always on time. What this is now feeding right into is the final match that that France plays is against Norway. So you have the Viking versus Haaland versus the dictator, Kylian Mbappé. Oh, just so perfect. And now we have actual evidence of, you know, dictator behavior here, because he just wants to make sure the handshake. That's what it is for me. It's like, you know, it's like, let me lure you in by extending my hand thinking that I'm a nice guy. You know, it's like let me give you the false sense of like I just want to shake your hand and tell you how great of a job you're doing. But it's like, no, I'm about to order you to do something right here. It's like, no, hey, right there. He just checks it himself, watches them. Yep, yep, yep. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Perfect. Worth noting that the winner of France and Norway wins the group. If it ends a draw, France takes it on a goal difference. Yeah. And Holland had a crazy soundbite saying they'll probably win. I wonder if that's like a crazy Viking tactic. All right. So, speaking of Vikings, speaking of tactic, this is just taking the internet by storm. This might be the single greatest chant. I know that the Vikings have the skull or whatever, which I think is corny, honestly. This is not. This is inspiring. This gets you fired up. The old row, row, row your Viking ship on the way to conquer a foreign land, or in this case, your opponent. Look at the unison. Crazy. I love the noise. And then you had 1 second. This was from a couple days ago. They had a reporter interviewing some Cape Verde fan, I think back home. And this was like right when they were gonna score their first goal, I think. And you just gotta see the unbridled joy here. Dude. Oh, man, just like put that in my veins. I love that passion, unbridled joy. Good for Cape Verde, man. Honestly, Cabo Verde all the way. And so now, like, all that is leading up to today's the day, man. Like, today is his day. It's his day. This is somebody who I wrote about. His name is Lumumba Vea, and basically his entire it's not a shtick because it's a tribute. A shtick implies that it's like for comedy. His it's not even a tribute either. It's like a show of respect. He stands at attention for the entirety of the game in honor of the great prime minister of the DR Congo. Hasn't been able to get to a game during the World Cup, and it's been a huge story because everybody wants to see this guy here. And he's here. And he's here. So he's going to be there. There he goes. Insane, dude. Like, how do you the core, sure. It's the it's the shoulder for me, dude. The shoulder, like, gravity, even on your own muscle, will like, if you've ever carried even, like, a grocery bag and it's just got eggs in it or something, you're carrying it and gravity is putting your, your shoulder at strain. This is above your head, so the pressure of gravity and the blood flow that you don't get it's pushing away and up makes you get weak so much quicker. I don't know how this guy does it. I really don't. Sure, the core, but dude, his shoulder must be so strong. There he goes. Boom. I can't wait to see this guy, man. Gets me so fired up and emotional, honestly, because I know he was not denied, but I think he self quarantined because I had like an Ebola outbreak. So he missed the first game, but he's here today. And I cannot wait to see him. All these World Cup traditions, man, all like the Tartan Army, you have him, you have obviously the rowers, the Vikings, you have, Japanese. What up, Coos? You got the Japs trying barbecue. You got the, Scots literally wherever the Tartan Army goes. It seems I think they're in Miami now. So they went from Boston and I think they stayed in Boston because they went to like a couple Red Sox games. And then I picked Portugal. But you know who I picked over here? That's right. Yeah, I got Portugal off of this. Yeah, Tartan Army at Fenway was just like meant to be. Meant to be. And you had the Tartan Army, you had the Japs in Mexico and then Texas or Dallas. And you had, I guess, there's a huge Iranian population in Los Angeles. They call them they call it Tehrangeles, like Tehran is the capital of Iran, but in Los Angeles, there's like a huge settlement. They came over after the uprising in the 70s. So that was great. And then you saw like the Iranians, they, there we go. They're Iran left a note in SoFi Stadium's locker room thanking LA for its hospitality at the World Cup. From the ancient Persia of thousands of years ago to the civilized Iran of today, The spirit of Iran remains alive and steadfast. We came to Los Angeles with pride, competed with honor, and leave with dignity. Thank you, Los Angeles, for your hospitality. And thank you to every Iranian who gave their heart, voice, and soul for Iran through these 180 minutes. May peace, respect, and friendship prevail. Among all nations. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's like, oh man, I think no matter what, it's just like the World Cup is CR7 just scored. No way. No effing way. Dude, monkey off his back. Monkey off his back. Good for him. Join the party. Join the party, CR7. About time, dude. All your other old heads are there. That's amazing. I gotta see this. Yeah, massive gorilla. He's always been in this massive gorilla. Wow. Haaland is fast, dude. So crazy. Goal off cross, goal and open play. Wow. That's amazing. Oh my God. You see this? Uzbekistan rode in on a horse for this one. Incredible. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm very proud of this. Very proud of this graphic, by the way. Oh, and I changed the banner, dude. I think the message was just like not resonating with anybody. Nobody knew that I was doing a show about like if sports were good or not. I just was like, all right, I might as well just go like try this, see if it gets anybody to rate the World Cup. You like it? Thanks, Jack. I'm trying everything, guys. I'm trying everything to get our little app a little bit more users. Just, just fighting a good fight. I think I'll have some really exciting news soon. I'm hoping this week that, it's been in the works for a while. Not even in the works, just like it's it's kind of crazy that it hasn't happened yet. And I'll be able to speak on it fully and, just fully and truthfully very soon. Hopefully by the end of this week. But the fact remains we need users every day, all day. The platform and the people in it are just too, and it's just like too necessary. It's too important. RateGame is needed. It's no longer a like niche little thing. it's much more than that. So it's time to go. It's time to go for it. So look at that. Brace yourselves. That's very nice. Nice little segue there. Made this last night. Very proud of myself. See the little like R back there in the gold and stardust. This was the hardest, getting these three in their like signature poses. Day of the Brace. I also made a post about it. Let's see. Yeah, dude. Jack, you have no idea what goes on in the social media world. Or maybe you do because you're on YouTube. But Molly and I, man, we just like a lot of the conversations we have with ourselves is like, why are we so bad at social media? Like, what are we doing wrong that nobody seems to like our stuff? And no, it's like nobody likes our stuff ever, not even our own friends. It's really, really bizarre. It's really bizarre. Topic for another day for sure, but I wanted to get to. Yeah, so the goal total for these guys is, or I guess like what they're on pace for is, because they have one more group game, and I imagine Haaland and Mbappe will probably want to give it their best, even though Haaland, I think he's just being coy. He's like, they'll probably win. It's like, dude, come on. You definitely want to win that group. I think the race is totally on for the Golden Boot because they're having 2 goals per match. Messi, out of the 3 of them, the oldest guy has the most, got the hat trick, and then 2. Mbappe's got 4, 2 and 2, and then Haaland in his first World Cup. I love it too because it's like they're each in their own lane in terms of like Haaland's brand new, first World Cup. So his 4 are special in their own right, and also for Norway. So now he's the number 1, leading scorer. Mbappe, most international goals for France now. He's already won the World Cup. And everybody, it's almost like assumed, barring like something unforeseen, God forbid, that he will eventually pass Messi, who's the current record holder, who just said it this last game, passing Klose. So you have like old man LeBron, and I don't want to use it like a LeBron analogy, but it's like these guys are all on their last hurrah. Like Brady got his Super Bowl when he went out. LeBron played with his son. Works. I'll take it. Messi, all-time leading World Cup goal scorer, and also got his World Cup. Mbappe already has one, and France's all-time leading scorer, and then Haaland. So I just think like this World Cup, by and large, just from like a enjoyment perspective and their performance perspective, the games themselves, I am not a draw guy, so I just been a little bit disappointed in just the sheer amount. I guess I never realized like how common it truly is, especially when you don't have anything other than extra time. And when I say extra time, stoppage time. Like I am a little anxious to get to the knockouts, especially when you have a tournament that's this big. I would think that, okay, if you're going to expand the tournament, maybe remove draw so that it just gets a little bit more spicy and you can just do, win losses are 3 points a pop, or maybe it's like, yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I just don't like I don't like all of the draws. It is cool, but they are playing teams that are weaker, not just as individual players, but tactically, making it easier to find gaps between the center backs. Will be interesting, though, to see how there's mostly strikers. Ole saying Odegaard. Interesting. I will respond to Rafiki because I don't get that take at all. Yeah, like I like Jack's idea, actually. I think it should be for group stage. I think it should be, if you really want to draw, then you got to go through like proper extra time, half and half. No penalties for group stage, but at least play to win. Like, because also, what happens at some of these draws is they will realize that they're going to draw. They also will realize, whether it's the coach or the players themselves, that a draw is good for them. So they're not playing competitive like football. They're just like, it's like keep away. and it's so annoying. It's like, nobody wants to see you tie, man. Like, nobody cares. Like, nobody. That's not fun for anybody. Match congestion is already such a big problem. Players getting hurt. So, well, hey, to each your own. I just don't like what, I said it in one of my takes. It's like, it's the World Cup, right? So you're bringing all nations to the stage for a competition in which, like, you're deciding, you're going to see who is the best at the sport that the world plays. It's truly the only sport we got where every country who has enough resources, and some who don't even have enough resources. Like, I saw that Haiti had to go practice at Curaçao's facility because it's just so ravaged by the natural disasters. Point is, if you got a ball, your country can play it, and you're eligible to play in this tournament. Why would we, given all that, say, okay, now that you're here, we're going to reward you for tying? We are going to say that it is a score, it is a point, it's something that you should strive to do, to tie. Why would we do that? That doesn't seem like anything like a global free, like, globalism. It doesn't make any sense. Like, you're never ever taught to tie as a child. Nobody ever says that. Nobody ever says to you, there are winners, losers, and tiers in life. No. It's just so weird. Just weird. All right. So that is my little graphic to brace yourself. We also, I know it's a universal football thing. We also had the 30th anniversary for the WNBA 2 nights ago. I missed this, but I didn't want to miss it just because it was so cool. It was one of the coolest buzzer beaters you'll see. Just the way it went down, man. Wheeler with, like, one of the coolest, cleanest passes. You'll see this. So it was the 30th. This game actually was the first game ever for the WNBA. These two teams, Liberty, Sparks, and it's the 30th season, 30th birthday. 9 seconds left. Stu's at the line, and I will let it play. Dude, look at this dish, dude. Like, over the head dime. Oh, you guys don't have sound? Wish you would have told me that before, Flame. Sorry. Hold on. This should have sound. Ready? Give me a thumbs up.
And fouling, this is a big one. Got that. 2-point game. 8 seconds to go. Here is Wheeler up the floor. Wheeler with 3. Wheeler gives it up. Ogwumike for the win. You bet. You bet. What a fitting finish to the 30th anniversary game. LA with the walk-off. And fouling,
Crazy.
not. This is a big one. Got that. Wheeler gives it up. Ogwumike for the win. You bet. You bet. What a fitting finish to the 30th anniversary game. LA with the walk-off.
Crazy. That was 2 nights ago, so I didn't want to miss that. It was like gorgeous. All right, and now we had Beckers, who seems to be in a bit of a zone here. She is coming off of that 4-point play game, and then last night what's she up to? There she is. So, okay, down 6, and Bucket Beckers, as they're starting to call her, in her bag.
Leads by 6. She has taken over this quarter. Does Dallas have an answer? They did on Saturday. Beckers was at the center of it all, and she knocks down a 3 to cut the lead. Shepard to Beckers. He's back again. 3 to tie. Knocks it down.
Yes, dude. Let's go.
Paige Beckers springing to life.
They call her PB5. It's pretty cool. I'm telling you, man, her release is like NBA level.
Taken over this quarter. Does Dallas have an answer? They did on Saturday. Beckers was at the center.
So nice. So clean. Reminds me of Clay. She's 101, man. She's cool. I might like her more than Clark. Surely just because of like her shot and her game. I think she's more of like a true point guard. Although, you know, Clark is still just kind of out like all last year. But all right, let's go over here. Bucket for Beckers, yes. So they complete the comeback. And then we have the leaderboard. But before that, we got to check in on some shenanigans that the Yankees are up to here. Yankees playing the Tigers. And I guess they just don't know that the grounds crew like has cameras in the ground. Like MLB has had these in the dirt for a while. I've seen so many angles from this camera.
Dirt cam may have popped up.
What are they messing with dirt cam? They trying to figure out what that is.
He didn't
What
do
is
anything to
this?
anybody. Hey, guys.
Hey, get away from me.
Guys.
Why? Hey,
Guys.
quit stepping on me.
I'm just trying to do my job.
No.
Oh, hey.
No.
What are we doing? I'm
Ow.
just
Ow.
trying to work here. Stop it.
Try it again.
Stop it.
I'm going to get you. Bow.
My
Ow.
turn now.
Ah.
That's more gentle, at least.
Holy smokes.
It's been
What-
here.
what-
It's been here for months.
Yeah, seriously. Like, what is that? Why would they do that? It's so weird. But none weirder than this. You're going to love this. That's a good one, Flame. So Jazz, I think, is one of those guys that, likes to be out of the box and is comfortable in his own skin, put it that way. Somebody who is just like loose and cool. I just don't know if that works for the New York Yankees. I don't know if that works when you're playing in the infield and you're on defense. I don't know. I don't know if that flies.
So he's got a Tootsie Pop in his mouth. No, that's a blow pop. Little UL Washington. Remember, he had the toothpick.
You brought up a Tootsie Roll. Or
Yeah,
no,
I got it from the dugout.
I
It's a
was
Tootsie
talking with-
Pop.
yeah.
I love a Tootsie Pop. Dangerous, though, to be playing with that in your mouth.
Yeah.
So he's got a Tootsie.
Super dangerous, super nonchalant. That would piss me off if I was a teammate of his, especially when he gives that reaction, like, whatever, man. But not to be, impartial here, gotta bring up the absolute dumpster fire that is the Boston Red Sox. So this is bottom 9, 0-1 count, 0 outs to the Colorado Rockies. And this might be one of those plays that we look back on and say, this was the moment. This was the moment that John Henry and Breslow started to get the pitchfork treatment after the Tartan Army left, after the good vibes were gone. Just think about it. They had the Tartan Army out there to Fenway, and you got to be thinking John Henry and Breslow are like, okay, we bought ourselves some time. Vibes are good. Boston's happy. They're singing songs in the outfield. Like, let's just forget for a second that we are, malpractice. We are, this is like gross negligence of the highest order to our fans and our franchise and the players, because we got these Scots here and they're in kilts and they're singing songs in our outfield and everybody, is hammered. So they're having a great time. But then as soon as they leave, as soon as the Tartan Army marches on to the next stop, to the next game, look who's back. Look what the product is on the field. Look, they got to face the music.
Jake down the line, fair ball. This is going to tie it up. The trail runners carry. He's going to score. It got away with the left. The Rockies win it. How do you like that? 8 straight hits between the 8th and the 9th, and the Rockies walk off the
8 straight hits between the 8th and the 9th. Oh my goodness. Sounded like the Mets there. And then you had the number one top-rated game for baseball.
Sam Antonacci, last chance, ladder to center, it gets through! Montgomery scores, a throw into play!
It's a great play.
White Sox walk it off! Sam Antonacci, last chance, ladder to center, it gets through! Montgomery scores,
Look at this.
throw into play!
Oh, that is about as bang as you can get. Look at this. Oh my gosh. You're telling me his arm's not touching him right there? His arm is not touching this guy? Oh wow, Uzbekistan scored. I love that. I'm going right here, Flame. Let's see. Uh-oh. Well, it could have been offsides. Oh, wow. Portugal has 2 goals, though. It's only 140 picked. Wow. I'm waiting. I'm waiting with bated breath here. No goal. Oh no, poor Uzbekistan. Are they offside? I imagine. Well, it's a bummer. They called a foul. Oh wow. Was it in the net? Or is that in the box? All right, so let us check on the leaderboard because I find myself on it for the first time since we started about 11 days ago, 12 days ago. No goal. Dang. Flame, where are you? Have you joined us on the leaderboard? See Jack. Does Jack have any groups intact? Oof. Group F. Oof. Oh, just like me. Group I. Okay, and Group L. Group I and Group L. Man, I like numbers. What is he on? He's just been picking draws, I guess. Wow, he skilled it. Group C. Wow, Group F. Wow, he called that draw. That's huge. Oh my gosh, you didn't get a single one in Group G. Wow. And he only got one in Group H. But then he got all in Group I. And then he got all in Group J. That's so crazy. Hammer, our creator, hanging strong. Big moving day today because you know why? There's 4 and then 6, 6, 6. Oh, sorry. 6, 6, 2. No, there's more than that. We're just waiting to see what happens, I see. Man, oh man. Everyone's alive, man. Everyone's alive. Oh, England at 4. That's going to be spicy. That's going to be a spicy meatball. All right, so that is the standings for today. In fact, all final group games have to be played on the same day at the same time. Yes, to avoid collusion. Yes. When is the final group? Saturday. This Saturday, wow. Okay. I imagine that's because there was a moment in time when that happened. There was some collusion. Oh, look at this. Did you guys see this? Vozinha. Vozinha's look at this. All Vozinha all the time. How amazing is that, dude? That's what's up. That's the World Cup right there, man. Just the printouts of Vozinha on the car. Like, it's just beautiful. That is what it's all about, man. Yeah, he's so proud. This guy's a legend, man. This World Cup, I was saying to Molly, just like far exceeded any expectations. And I had high expectations because it's my favorite thing in the world. And here we are, you know, halfway through the group stage, and it's just this scene every single day. It's like another piece of content that just restores your faith in humanity. It's incredible. I love it. And I am very, very excited to keep watching with you all. So, do kind of want to watch Portugal and Uzbekistan. Probably be right at halftime now, but that's okay. We'll recoup. We'll get ready for the second half. Okay. Take too long to type a message out here, so I'll make a post. Oh, yeah, dude, that'd be a great article on why, very timely on why we do this, Flame. It's a great idea. 10 minutes ago in the first half, sick. Sick. All right, team. Thanks for, I know this was impromptu. I know this week has just been a little bit scattered, but bear with me. We'll get back to your regular scheduled programming. We'll still do these. It's just, you know, I got to find the time to do them. Got to find the little pockets. And I've also been staying up. Like some of these games have been ending at like 2 in the morning. So it's just been like tough for me to get up and like turn around a show on like 4 hours of sleep. But I know it's go time. So I promise to be back in seat at least consistently. The time I can't guarantee, but I will be putting in the work because it's, you know, this is it. This is it for us. This is everything we've been working for. With that said, I want you guys to know that RateGame is free. It's fun. It's for fans of all ages. Watch, rate, repeat. Rate to remember. Please like, please subscribe. Means a lot to me and the channel. And future sports fans who don't know about RateGame yet, your like could save their lives. No, I'm just kidding. But it could. You never know. All right. My name is Nneka George. Let's go watch some World Cup.